Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my presentation video. My name is Bimo Bagaskara and I'm from Business Education 2017. Before starting the presentation, I want to say thank you to my supervisor and other teacher for helping me with this proposal. Also my friend that supporting me to make this proposal. The title of my proposal is The Effect of Perceived Ease of Use and Satisfaction to the Continuing Intention of Learning Management System. Generally, my proposal is about uh, the degree of perceived ease of use, satisfaction is enough or not to affect continuing intention on learning management system. Before we start talking about the chapter one, I wanna explain about learning management system. Learning management system is a software to support learning activities that software can be used to support learning activities or administration. The example of LMS are Google Classroom, Mentimeter, and Sisal. So in chapter one, we are gonna talking about background research and why this proposal are important is important. So the background. Indonesian technology literacy and adaptation is low. So why is low? Uh, from Gogot Soeharto as Pudatin Kemendikbud said that Indonesia still at 56 of 63 countries that intended mapping world digital competitiveness ranking 2020 in technology adaptation. This is proof that Indonesia have low adaptation on technology. And second one is the use of technology in learning activities is still lacking. Gogo Soeharto also said that technology in education sector is not as fast as other sector, such as finance. And even there are so many benefits in application of technology as a learning media. And fourth, the condition of technology media absorption at UNJ. I want to provide the survey later. And the last one is, I make a conclusion, are the degree of perceived ease of use and satisfaction is enough to affect continuing intention. So uh, this is the background. There are so many benefits on media technology. The first one is ease of administration and ease of learning activities. The third one can be done online, so we don't have to face. And the last one is can be accessed anywhere. So in the middle is my survey that I held before, and this is the result. User experience of learning management system. They are 98% in Universitas Negeri Jakarta student that using learning management system such as Google Classroom or Cbering. And there are so many lacking in media as and in the technology as media for learning activities. The first one is the feature is not that perfect and the feature isn't accessible. And the last one is for free user, there are so many limitation to use the media. This data are collected from 50 respondents. And the right one and the right side is my variable that I choose to use in this proposal. The first one is perceived ease of use. Perceived ease of use is user trust in the ease of using the technology. I get it from Bachelor in 2001. The second one is satisfaction. Satisfaction is fulfillment of user expectation and the appearance of intention for continuing of use. I get it from Amorsa and Lim 2017. And my Y, or the last variable, is continuing intention, or intention to continue using a technology after expectations are fulfilled. And these are my question, the research question. The first one is the degree of perceived ease of use enough to affect satisfaction? And the second one is the degree of satisfaction enough to affect continuing intention? And the last one is the degree of perceived ease of use enough to affect continuing intention? The research question is I got from my research background, so this is the conclusion. And for the chapter 2, we're gonna talk about theoretical review, supporting theory, theoretical framework, and research hypothesis. On the left side is about perceived ease of use. Perceived ease of use is the ease that user receive when using a new information system and does not spend so much effort when they are using it. There are three indicators, and this indicator I got from Alubimi and Adini Journal and Sangwoo Journal. The first one is the ease of use, of course, and the second one is doesn't need so much effort when they are using it. And the last is doesn't burden user mental and physical. And the middle is satisfaction. Satisfaction is the level of fulfillment of expectation felt by user after using an information system. Each user has a different level of satisfaction. That's why that's the reason why we're gonna do this research, because every user and every people have a different kind of degree. And the indicator are usefulness, expectation, and the level of fulfillment of expectation. The right side is my third variable, continuing intention. Continuing intention is the intention to use continuing using an information system after the user use the system information. There are four indicators. The first one is user expectation. The second one is the level of ease. And the third one is satisfaction confirmed. And the last one is the level of satisfaction is high. And the indicator are got from ASVAB and Bachelor Journal. These are my other reference. And from that, from chapter 1 and my theoretical review, I make a conclusion that this is my model. The perceived use will affect satisfaction, and satisfaction will affect continuing intention. Also, perceived ease of use will affect continuing intention. The satisfaction, the dissatisfaction is my intervening, and this is the hypothesis. Perceived ease of use has positive effect on satisfaction, and perceived ease of use has positive effect on continuing intention. The last one is satisfaction has positive effect on continuing intention. Chapter 3 will be explaining about data collection, instrument, and data analysis technique. Data collection. The research will be done on May until June, so it's 2 months. And the place or the population are the student of Universitas Negeri Jakarta. And the method is quantitative. Quantitative is examining population and specific sample and testing predefined hypothesis. And the data, I'm using a survey method, using Google Form as a tool to collect data. Data collection. The population are the UNJ student And the sample is I I decide to use 200 sample because from her journal, and I have a three variable, and the sample are the when the student that have or have experience about learning management system such as Google Classroom or Cbering. But my object in this research is Google Classroom, and this is data analysis. I'm using SAM and SPSS to test validity and reliability, and I'm using 6 Scala Linkerd. This is the table, and that's the end of this presentation. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if there's so many mistakes in this video. Thank you, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.